What's up, everybody? This is your man, DJ Square, now from the DJ Information Group. And tonight we have a super huge project. This project known as Sip and Chill. And it's also, from what I was reading, is a compilation of up to 30,
I need to pay attention because I need to
30
know.
female artists. And the man behind the scene from the A&R Room family, my man Rich Nice, he's here along with several of the artists to talk about exactly what this project is, what it means, and how they're moving forward. What's up, Rich Nice? How you doing, my man?
I'm well. I'm well. How's it going? How's it going?
All is good, man. And it's truly indeed a pleasure to have you here at the DJ Information Group, man. And I just want to explain to you a little bit of what the DJ Information Group is. The DJ Information Group was founded by DJ Rod Flash, and there was four of us, others who tagged along with them. And what it is this group is designed around teaching, learning, sharing, and uplifting the members, the culture, and definitely tapping into the history of the culture as well. So when it comes to tapping in and engaging artists and learning all we can about artists and DJs and engineers and producers, everyone, promoters, we're all for it. So we welcome you here tonight, man. And it looks like you've really brought out some artists, man. We listened to the tracks, and I could definitely say I could see the sip and chill, the fire in it, man. Right up my lane. So I'm excellent. I'm really excited about it. So um, what I'll do at this particular point, because I know that we are waiting for several others, and we got Sunshine Anderson on here, who's on a video shoot. We got Robyn Charles, who is actually the daughter of the late great um, uh, 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 Lord have mercy, I'm drawing a blank right now. That's what I get. Ray Charles, my bad.
Ray Charles.
And then we have we have two other artists that have come on board. And what we will do from that point is we'll get a chance to tap into their music. We'll listen to a couple of the tracks, actually have the artists talk about it. And if you have any other input on it as well, we'll definitely do that. How does that sound?
Fantastic.
All right. So you can take it away, my man.
So this is the most important mixtape of 2020. And I know a lot of people say, well, how could you say that? But it actually is. And it's because it's woman powered, woman based, and based around love. And with the climate of what's going on in the world, I mean, we can make party songs till the end of time. And I love, hey, listen, everybody that know Rich Nice know the party is where we at. Listen, all day long. I'm gonna give you the party joints. But you know, at the other side of it, there's always has to be some sort of love involved. And this project was made from love. It was created around love. All of the music that's involved with it has a message of some sort of connectivity to love. And not loving the baby, I love you kind of format. I don't mean love like that. I mean a real love to where, you know, one of the songs that for me is about to be, not even for me, but in my opinion, is about to be the most powerful record ending 2020 and going into 2021 is the Sunshine Anderson Sharifa song, Everything, because the message is just talking about how powerful women are there and women are everything. And at the end of the day, there's not one man alive that can't say his mother isn't everything to him. And so from that simple standpoint alone, that's everything. Yeah. And that's the first, that's how the project starts. That's how the mixtape starts. It starts with everything. Right. And so it's one of those things where just, for me, it's the most important mixtape of 2020. And, you know, I started putting it together in the beginnings of the pandemic. I'm sorry, this is Jus Liv right here calling me, trying to figure out how to get on the call. I'm so sorry. Let me just tell her what to do really quick. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Hey.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So
I just texted. It's 2020. The code is 2020. The number 2020. So if you hit the link that I sent you, then it'll open up, and then you got to put in the call code, which is there, and then after the call code is going to say a passcode, and then the passcode is 2020. So if you hit that link,
So while we wait on Rich Nice, we can actually shift over to Sunshine Anderson, as Rich has spoken about her song "Everything." So, Sunshine Anderson, you want to mute yourself and let's talk.
Yes, hello, hello. How you doing?
How are you? Good to talk to you. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you too.
Yes, and I see that you are doing your thing out there on the shooting a video.
Woo. So I got a new single out called Level Up, also produced by Gavin. And we shot the video maybe almost 2 months ago now for that. And then we have a reggae group here by the name of Royalty. I am Mr. Woods and I am Kirk. And they are blazing the trails right now, you know, overseas with their music. And they jumped on the remix. And they said, you know what? We want to shoot a video. We just need you to show up and look pretty. So I'm here for the Level Up remix video. So I hope you guys will check it out. Subscribe to my YouTube page. You can follow me at I am Sunshine Anderson on Instagram. Yep.
Cool beans. So, Rich Nice, he mentioned about this song, this very powerful song called "Everything."
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about that song, and what we'll do is we'll get into that song a little bit.
definitely.
Play some of it.
Well, I know you guys remember my girl Sharifa
Yeah.
from DTP, of course. Okay, you can't forget about her. Sharifa's absolutely amazing. I think it was such a good combination because our voices match so perfectly. You know what I mean? Gav has been working with Sharifa for years. I've known Gavin for years, and he was like, "Listen, I got this record, and I just think it would be perfect for the two of you." You know, he knows the both of us, and so he definitely, you know, wrote the record. And my verse just describes me to a T. Sharifa's verse describes her to a T, and it's exactly that. Everything. I'm a single mother. I'm a national recording artist. I'm performing on the weekends. You know, I'm away from home. I got a brand new book coming out. You know, I'm in the studio. I'm shooting videos. I got a health and wellness business. You know what I mean? Like I'm everything. You know what I mean? I wake up in the morning and I start the grind. You know, and the grind has no curfew. You know what I mean? So. Sharifa's verse, like I said, describes her to a T and everything she's experienced and experiencing in life. You know what I mean? And so you know, yes, we're definitely empowering the ladies right now. They kind of know me for that. I'm proud of that. Sharif for the same thing, you know, so I really can't wait for the world to hear this record. It is a powerful record, especially for everything that's going on right now in this country. You know, the ladies need to feel good. You know what I mean? Black women need to feel good about themselves, you know, and so I just want to have a hand in that.
Well, that's a beautiful thing. Before I play it, now that you mentioned it, because you're headed to author status, tell us about your book real quick.
So you know, heard it all before. You know, that's what everybody knows me for, right? You know, I'm almost 20 years in on Heard It All Before. You know, a lot of people don't know that I got 3 albums out. You know, they call me to sing that one song. You know, over the years, I learned that I am the one hit wonder, right? That stung. That stung, that stings, you know what I mean? I need people to tread lightly. You know, one hit wonder just diminishes you. You know what I mean? It takes away all your hard work. It takes away all your passion. It takes away, you know, just everything that I've done for 20 years. You know what I mean? People try to beat you with the same thing that made you. So I had to figure out over the years, how am I going to handle this? Because it bothers me. You know what I mean? And so you know, in 20 years, you learn to embrace it. You learn to embrace it. So the name of the book is called The Number One Hit Wonder, The 7 Steps to Reinventing Yourself. No matter what happens, I'm always going to dust myself off. No matter what happens, I'm always going to pick myself up and keep pushing. There go my peoples right there and keep pushing. You know what I mean? And so two people DM me and I talk to people and they be like, girl, you know, you doing it again. You reinvent. I like how you reinventing yourself. And I be like, is that what it looks like? Is that what I'm doing? You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just giving people the steps that I use, you know what I mean, to pick myself and dust myself off every time.
Well, that's a beautiful thing there, just to be able to let them know that you never left.
I never left.
You took a little
Yeah,
break and it's okay or whatever you was doing, and you was working on other things behind the scenes, but you never left. You know,
exactly.
people forget that, you know, when you lay the mic down and you walk out that studio, that you have another life that you may be living and other things are going on, you know, and that's what people forget. And then they, next thing you know, you're put in that status of one hit wonder or whatever, when really you're over here running a major business, you know, you're doing
Right.
all kinds of other things, you know?
Right. Where was y'all at?
Yeah.
Y'all the ones left. Y'all went to check out something else. You know what I'm saying? Me and a lot of my peers have been right here the whole time. You know what I mean? You know, so I appreciate you saying that. That's exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel.
Exactly. And so we got some DJs that saying salute to you. And what I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead on Rich Nice, if it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead on and play a little bit of everything, if that's cool.
Yes, please. I'm back. I'm sorry I had a little difficulty, but we all in the bill. I'd like to introduce everyone to Jus Liv. She just entered. She's on the project as well.
Welcome.
And so I just want to make sure everybody was here so far. As you can see, you've met the magnificent Sunshine Anderson. I'm about to rename you Sunshine. I'm putting magnificent in front of your name. The magnificent Sunshine Anderson.
Thank you.
And you know, please, let's play some of everything. Let's set the picture.
Okay.
All right, let's do that.
Thank you.
Up in the morning to start the grind, thanking my God cause the sun still shines. Kiss my daughter, then I'm out cause I'm running a marathon all the time. Work for myself so I don't have a lot of downtime. But when you're a woman, when do you ever really have time to enjoy life's pleasure? I'm everything, 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 yeah. Cause I'm everything, everything, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls and live my life. Cause the fact of the matter, cause I'm everything, everything.
This song is A&R Room approved.
Cause I'm everything, everything, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls and live my life. Cause the fact of the matter, love for my sisters, I hold them down. Stay moving, I run these routes. Cry sometimes, then I bounce back on my feet and dust off my crown. Oh. You know these haters watching me close, trying to see if I'ma lose my step. Well, keep watching, cause you'll only see me flex, yeah. Cause I'm everything, 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 yeah. I'm everything, yeah. Everything, 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 yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls and live my life. But the fact of the matter is, I'm everything, 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 yeah. I'm everything, yeah. Everything, 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 yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls and live my life. But the fact of the matter is, people don't know till you tell them what's going on. But I wanna encourage my girls to know that you are strong. People don't know till you tell them what's going on. But I wanna encourage my girls to know that you are strong. Fact of the matter is, cause I'm everything, 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 everything. Cause I'm everything, 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 everything. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls and live my life. The fact of the matter is,
The magnificent Sunshine Anderson and Sharifa, ladies and gentlemen. The magnificent.
Yo,
Listen, I got
big up
five.
to Sharifa.
I got 5 sisters. I played it for all 5 of my sisters. They range from 25 to 60, and all 5 of them had the same reaction.
Wow. Thank you so much, yo. That makes me feel so good. So good. I
Fire.
love that.
Definitely fire. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good at the same time. And like you said, Rich Nice, that's what we need. That's what we need.
Yeah. Feel good music.
Right. Feel good music because
Yes.
with
I
everything.
just want to say thank you to all of you for even providing this platform, you know what I mean, and doing this for us tonight. It really does mean a lot. It really does.
Thank you. We appreciate that. The DJ Information Group, we really appreciate it. And we salute you. And we're honored just to have you. So
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you for sure.
Definitely.
Indeed, indeed. And so Rich Nice,
Yes, sir.
we got that fire track right there. So who's up next?
Okay, so that's how the project starts. That's how the mixtape starts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so for me to start with a song like that, that's just a statement in itself, because I feel like, you know, for me, I'm a person, and I'm sure most of you are too. I'm a person that when I like a song, it can repeat in my house for an hour. Like it could just repeat for an hour, and I'm good with that. And so that's kind of how that song came for me. It just repeated a dirty, rough mix that I shouldn't even have had, repeated over and over and over. And I called a producer, I called Gav. I said, Gav, man, I need this song, not tomorrow, like today. And that set it off. And my whole crew of people that work with me, that became the standard of how we were listening. There's a young lady that just joined us. Her name is Jus Liv, and I want to play her song. Her song, you know, I'm thankful that I got 5 sisters, man, because I've been able to have a great litmus test of music on people outside of my own A&R understandings from doing all the projects I've been blessed to do over the years. And so I want to play. I want to introduce you first to Jus Liv. Jus Liv, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me today.
Welcome, welcome.
And
So,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was asking her how she doing.
I'm good. How about yourself?
All right, all right. So just as Rich Nice has mentioned you, tell us a little bit about this track, Bad Girl.
So Bad Girl, it was actually also written by Gav as well as produced. But basically, this song is just a representation for women to kind of say, hey, I'm not scared to say it. I want to have intercourse. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like giving that kind of bold voice for women instead of, you know, being scared to express themselves. So, yeah.
Hey, at the end of the day, right?
Hey, we all grown.
We're all grown. We're human, right, Rich?
Well, that's the part. I mean, listen, the major part of the pandemic and everyone having to be alone was that the human body is designed for touch. And
Right.
people haven't hugged their families or their loved ones. Or, I mean, hopefully you got a wife that live with you. But if you're a guy like me that don't got a wife and don't live with a woman, man, listen, you want someone to call you and say, hey, I miss you. And I need to touch you. I need to be in a room with you and physically be able to embrace you, because it's been tough on people. It's been tough. You know, I know a lot of DJs live alone, and, you know, touching them records is dope. But after a while, you're like, man, I can't jiggy all the time. I gotta do a little different jiggy.
Yeah.
So, you know, pardon me, y'all. So, you know, but I'm talking real talk. You know, it's real talk. And I think this song addresses that. And I think this Bad Girl vibe is a great song for us to get into next. This is Jus Liv and Bad Girl.
Cool beans.
Bad girl, yeah. Bad girl. I know better than to thank you. Just came over here to watch TV and chill out. Who the hell are you fooling? I was born on a Monday, but not last week though. And I said come over, so what's up, yo? Bust moving, boy. Let me see where your head at. If you're scared or nervous, go ahead and say that. But if you ain't, then pull up on me, baby, come on. Cause I ain't never running from nobody, no. Cause I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. Some say I'm like a man in a girl's body. If
This
you touch
song
me
is
there, you
A&R
gon' see how
Room
wild I can
approved.
be. Cause I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. Some say I'm a bad girl. Pull up closer to my bumper. Touch my body like you the owner. One false move can mess it up. Don't get hot, keep your composure. So bust a mood and boy, let me see where your head at. If you're scared or nervous, go ahead and say that. If you ain't, then pull up on me, baby, come on. I ain't never running from nobody, no, no. I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. Some say I'm like a man in a girl's body. If you touch me there, you gon' see how out I can be. Cause I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. Some say I'm like a man in a girl's body. If you touch me there, you gon' see how out I can make. Cause I'm a bad girl in a good girl's body. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm a bad girl, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a bad girl.
Man, you bringing them, man. You bringing the bangers, man.
Listen, man, let me tell you.
Oh man.
You know what he said earlier. He used to come see me at Sony up at Trackmasters when I mean, listen, I've been concentrating my entire life on bringing good music to people, and I'm not gonna stop now. You know what I mean? And so artists like Sunshine Anderson, the magnificent Sunshine Anderson, and Sharifa, artists like Robyn Charles, artists like Jus Liv. These are artists that I would produce. These are artists that I would sign. These are artists that I'll stand next to. So for me, it's like I got to bring the music to DJs and to radio stations and to what's left of what was the clubs, but across the board, because the one thing that never gets old is good music.
No doubt. And believe me, man, just for the record, I have followed you for years when it came to you taking it over to Sway, man.
Oh, thanks. Shout to my Sway in the Morning crew. You know what I mean? I'm a segment producer over there. I do the A&R Room. It was actually Sway's idea for me to bring the A&R Room to radio, because originally the A&R Room was a TV show. It was supposed to compete against Big Tigger in the Basement. That's how far back the A&R Room goes. And with MTV. But then BET canceled Big Tigger in the Basement. So MTV was like, well, we don't need to compete against something that's been canceled. So my show went out the window. And I was like, wow. And so Sway said, yo, put it on radio and then revamp it. And by the time you figure it out, at least people will know the name because it's on radio. Little did I know it was going to end up on Shade 4-5 with Sway in the morning. And so it was kind of like weird that happened, you know, but that's been my best friend for 20 years. So it's like, it's dope that we get to work together and talk about music. And, you know, he's heard all this music, you know, actually he's part of my litmus test because he don't like anything. You know what I mean? He's like,
It was tough.
So when I start playing him music, he's like, play that other one again. Wait, play that again. Wait, play that. I'm like, uh-oh, I got something. If he starts telling me to play songs again, I know I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
So salute, man, salute. I appreciate the love.
Thank you, man. Jus Liv, you did your thing on that. And you had that where, you know, there was two vibes that you could feel in that joint. You could do that nice little sway joint, and then you could get that bob joint.
Right.
You get that bounce either way. You know, you can get it either way. So that
I like to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, that feeling is good. That was dope.
Thank you so much.
You know, and it's just really good to know that we got some music out there where, you know, you did that song, and with what that song was focused on and purposed on, you didn't have to put all the profanity and everything in it, which was huge. You know what I mean? You conveyed a message without doing it, which means that you're radio ready, you're good to go. Am I right, Rich?
Oh, no, listen. She's 100% ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just finished a photo shoot this week.
Yeah, today actually.
Like she today, see, like she is, when I say working, like everybody, my thing is, I can't want it for you more than you want it for you. So, you know, you take one step to me, I'm gonna take 5 steps to you. That's how I am as a person that does music and A&R. And so you see Sunshine on the video set working. You know what I'm saying? Jus Liv just finished her photo shoot. You know what I mean? Like they out here working, like, come on, let's go. They don't feel like because they got talent, anything is owed to them. They don't feel like because they can sing, it's just gonna happen overnight and someone just gonna hand them everything. They rolling up their sleeves and they putting in the work. And so my job is to like, okay, you gonna put in some work, I'm gonna walk with you and put in more work.
Cool beans.
And I appreciate you so much for that, Rich.
Yes, yes. We appreciate you all for being here again. Much appreciation. You know, the DJ Information Group, we try to connect with engage as many artists and people as yourself, Rich, who will bring artists and like the General connected us with you, man. And this is just really, really great. We really appreciate this.
I have a long time history with General. I don't know if I could talk about it. General might get mad at me, but I got a long history with General from back in the Trackmaster days when I used to have a little problem with the dice. I mean, 50 said it in the record. Rich Dice said I got a problem with the dice. So I used to like to play dice a lot, and General used to, take care of my lunch a lot because I used to take General's money playing dice. So, this was a long time ago, you know what I mean? So
that's it. Jus Liv, what is your social media? We have some people asking for that.
Yeah, I was just typing it in there. So it's Jus Liv _music, JUSLIV.
Cool beans.
That's Instagram.
Awesome sauce. So now, Rich, we got Robyn Charles.
Yes. The this young lady I've known for a while. We have been in the studio several times in the past, and her talent has always outweighed even her kinship, because when I first met her, I didn't know who she was. I didn't know her lineage. I just heard her voice and I was like, yo, she's dope. And then my Commissioner Gordon, my partner at the studio was like, well, she's gonna be here, blah, 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 blah. And then later he explained who she was. But when I first heard her voice, I didn't know, I just thought she was a girl that had a great voice. And then later on found out all of the, extra cherries and ice cream, all the other fillings that made it just, right. All of that stuff. But, I'm happy that she's a true talent. And, if her name was just Robyn, it would just be the same exact energy because she's a real talent, and this song is a song that means a lot to her. And I take pride in putting it on the mixtape for people to hear. And I take pride in bringing it to you guys.
We really appreciate that as well. So now we got Robyn Charles. How you doing?
I brought my own pants with me, y'all. I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
All is well. So tell us about what love feels like. Tell us about that.
How about you tell me what love feels like?
When I think about love.
Hey, see, that's it right there. That's exactly what the song is about. It's about thinking that you know what it is, mm-hmm. and finding out that you don't when you meet the right person.
Yes, I feel you on that. So, overall, that's the whole thought press through the song. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this song for you.
And play it for me.
For everyone here.
Okay.
And then we'll talk to you a little bit more afterwards. How about that?
That'll be great.
All right, here we go.
Listen to me, baby. This is a new feeling. Ain't nobody been this close to me. Ooh. Ain't had nothing like this. Please remember how good it is. Oh. And how I'm supposed to be. Yeah. This is a new time for me. How could I know how much time we need? Time to cry, time to feel. time to try, time to heal, oh, time to kiss, time to touch, time to wish, the perfect time to love, baby. All I really wanna know is what time will do for us. Is it love or is it lust? 'Cause this shit here don't happen much, and I don't know, and I can't question to know what love feels like. Love with you. Baby, I don't know what it means. Whenever you walk in, you get under my skin. Oh, baby, let me tell you what you mean to me. I love what we could be, anything and everything. Oh, I like how it's lying. Baby, I'm just saying. All for us, it's hard to trust. I just hope it's better for us. Time to touch, time to wish, the perfect time to love, baby. All I really wanna know is what time will do for us. Is it love or is it lust? 'Cause this shit here don't happen much, and I don't know, and I can't question to know what love feels like. Love with you.
They can't stop us falling in love. Have your heart was never enough.
Is it love or is it lust? 'Cause this shit here don't happen much, and I don't know, and I can't question to know what love feels like. Love with you.
Man.
Yeah.
Rob,
You see what I mean?
Robyn, why you
Yes.
do that to me, girl?
Because you asked me to. It
Good.
was fire! Fire!
Yes, yes. Hey, woo, that song just gets all up in you, man.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does.
In you, just the whole, oh my God, the whole neo soul, the whole vibe that just, yeah, girl, you did your thing on that one.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a challenge. It was a testament to how hard I was willing to work. I didn't have any intention on going into the studio and making that music. I was intending to go and do a production deal with the producer so we could write songs for other people. And he insisted, no. I want you to come in here and do your own project. And I figured I could probably like schmooze him by coming in and doing a song or two. And when I got in there, and this was the first song we did, it was like, oh, damn, here we go. So that's what happened. Like we just kind of dug our heels in and we did not let up for about a week. And we pulled out 5 really hard songs. And that was one of the first ones. And that was actually the first one we put out.
Well, I'm glad you listened, and I'm glad that you proceeded, because that was the bomb.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, that's what we do music for. You know what I mean? We do music so that somebody can sit back and make the stank face.
Yeah, that
Somebody can feel it all inside them.
I wrote in there. I
I,
said, this song got me frowning up in here.
I saw you. We was watching the whole time. But I mean, when was the last time we got to hear music like that anywhere?
Right.
Like that is the music of classic. That's the kind of music my dad made. That's the kind of music that we're missing in the industry right now. And that's all that I have intention on doing, is the kind of music that does set in your soul and that reminds you of those experiences that you've had or the ones you want to have.
Yes. Well, you've definitely achieved that. You had us all up in here. And we all the DJs already was like, man, I got that. Yo, man, I gotta get that so we can play that joint.
Come on, some baby maker music. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I'm just trying to make baby.
That part.
We have to try and stay.
There you go.
Rich, 3 for 3, man.
Well, listen, like I said, man, for me, it's really bringing the music for the people to enjoy. I want Robyn to also talk about I don't know if you're ready to let the cat out the bag, but she's in the Northeast working on she's shooting a TV project. And I want her to talk a little bit about that, because it's hand in hand with her music and what she's doing. And I don't want to miss the opportunity to give you guys a sneak peek on some things that she's working on.
Cool beans.
Okay, so he let the cat out the bag. So for probably since I first met Rich and Gordon, I have been affiliated with numerous Daughters of Legacies, a project that I put together back in 2015. And from that, it's just kind of like spawned all of these other different things. And the one that I'm working on right now is called the Daughters of Legends. That is produced by Kimberly Brown, which is, I'm sorry, Lord have mercy. What is Jim Brown?
Jim Brown.
There you go. There's so many. So Jim Brown's daughter is producing the television series with myself as the dynamic duo. And our intention is to make a mark on the world with our activism. Kim is a political activist and I am a artistic and musical activist. And we have decided to use our influence and our legacies to help the community at large. I have an educational program that works on music development in the schools in order to bring art back to the schools. And she's doing a lot. Like I can't even begin to try to put in words all of the projects that she's working on right now. But I joined forces with her about 2 years ago. And we kind of been going strong, and we finally decided that as opposed to waiting on some network to pick it up, let's just go ahead and do it ourselves and make it happen, because this is the age of independence. So we are in the East Coast in NYC shooting our pilot episodes right now this weekend.
Cool beans. So, and when will it be released? When is, because you're saying it's a pilot, when would a pilot
That's a good question. I'm assuming that we're going to shoot for a launch in the beginning of January of 2021. Cool, but I don't have the exact date. Like, I do my part. I try to stay in my lane and do my job. This is not my project. It's just one that I have been blessed to be a part of. So I let her take the lead and I do as I'm told. She told me to get here. I got here. She told me to be ready to do what I do, and I do what I do. And that's what's going on right now. And I don't want to spill too much more of it.
Gotcha. So we won't pull too much, but we'll be on the edge of our seats looking for that for sure. And
absolutely.
I tell you, you got us with that one, girl. You got us with that.
That was the plan. That was the intention. I'm glad I was able to.
Yes, and we thank you. We really appreciate it. And we are definitely honored that you are here as well.
No, I'm honored. Let me say this first. I rarely get an opportunity to do this because I'm a little overwhelmed most of the time by the attention. I'm camera shy. I don't really like it, but I know that it's necessary. But Rich has been elemental since I met him in being a supporter, being a mentor, being a friend, and a producer. And I really do appreciate the fact that he just comes right in and just pulls me in and gives me the accolade I don't even know necessarily that I deserve, but I appreciate the fact that he supports me the way that I do. And I just want to say to you again, thank you, Rich, for creating this platform for me. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I mean, that's for me. This is what I've always been doing from day one. Is I'm a sucker for talent. You got talent, you got me. A lot of people play a lot of different games when it comes to the music game, and we've all been around. We know the shenanigans and the tap dances and the spinnings and the spingalis and all of that stuff. But for me, it's always really just been about the music and the talent and being able to see talent and to say, you know what, I'm down for the talent. Let's rock. You got talent, let's rock. And it's always been that way for me. And so I'm happy that that you trust me, because it means a lot. Because I think part of the other side of it is that in this business, it's so difficult to find people to trust. And it's like, okay, I trust you. Okay, cool. And so when somebody trusts me, I protect them like a football. I keep it like, oh, hey, careful, because I know that trust is difficult to give. I started as an artist myself, when I was senior in high school. So to have someone to trust in this business is always difficult. So when somebody put their trust in me, the last thing I want to do is break their trust. And so that's why I try to stand as strong as I can stand.
Indeed, indeed. So, Robyn, I have one more question for you. And are you able to take a couple questions from the panel?
Absolutely.
So, I see that when you go dark, in other words, when you turn your picture off, there is another icon, it looks like, and it says Team 63K or 63,000. Is that what is that? What is that? Can you tell us about that?
I could tell you about it, but that's for a whole nother conversation. It's just one of the businesses that I'm affiliated with.
Gotcha.
I got a lot going on. There's a lot in the works.
Okay.
And I used my Zoom in order to help to promote that business. And I didn't change the icon because I didn't know that I was going to be on this fabulous Zoom tonight.
That's all right. It's all good. It's all good. When I see something, I'm one of those that I'm quite inquisitive about things, so I'll ask questions. So
no problem. That's fine. We could talk about it later if you want.
yes, indeed, definitely would like to talk about that. So we got a few DJs on here because I know that we have Jus Liv and we have yourself on here right now. It looks like Sunshine, she dropped out. And while we wait on maybe Coco Ganza, is she not here yet?
Yeah, she's not. I just got a text. I don't think she's going to make it. Where she is. She has horrible service, and so she says she's not going to make it.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
So, if you don't mind, Rich, we'll ask the ladies questions, and then we'll engage you with questions if that's okay.
That's fantastic.
All right. So we'll start off with Robyn, being that we already have her right now. So the first DJ I'm going to call is DJ Big Dooley out of H-Town.
Come on, H-Town.
Hello.
Bounce back.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I just left H-Town. I'm headed back to H-Town in a few months.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Love your music.
Thank you.
It's like the fellas know I'm going through a divorce, and I'm ready to. I didn't gave up on love, but after hearing your song,
come on, you ready to fall back in love again? That's what I'm talking about.
I think I'm gonna give it a try, but not right now though. Not right now.
No, give yourself some time.
I gotta go test the waters first. But
I love it.
I love your music. And to Rich Nice, I want to personally thank you because I was an over the road truck driver, and you and Sway on Shade 45, man, y'all got me down that road, man. Listen to y'all, man, I was able to drive thousands and thousands of miles and made some good money. So thank you. But I don't owe you no money though, right?
No, you don't owe me no money. You don't owe me no money. I'm just happy that we was able to supply you with some entertainment and some vibes that you can get to where you had to go. Because that's the purpose, man. I think one of the biggest things that, for me, growing up, I think we're all close in the proximity. We've all been in parts of America where there was no hip hop and was like, yo, there's no hip hop on the radio. It's like, what's going on? Like, it's country music through this parts or whatever it is. And no diss to country music, but I'm a hip hop guy. And, and hip hop and R&B for me is hand in hand. And for you to be able to drive somewhere and get some hip hop and hear someone that likes what you like and talk about what you like and familiar things that you care about, that's you just make me happy, man. That's all I want to be able to do.
Right on, right on. And one more question for Robyn.
I'm listening.
How was it growing up with your dad being an icon?
Oh my goodness. To be perfectly honest, I didn't have a clue. I didn't grow up with my dad, so I wasn't a part of that lifestyle necessarily. So I really just didn't have the benefit of knowing the kind of icon that he was, because to me, he was just dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was dad over there. Dad worked all the time. Dad wasn't around a lot. That was just dad. And it wasn't until I got a little older and I started to see him do elemental things that to me as a young person was big. Like when he did the Pepsi commercial, I was like, oh, dang, he's like that. He does Pepsi. But before that, I didn't realize who he really was. And it didn't really hit me until I lost him, how epic he was. When I started talking to people everywhere I went, I would bump into people and they'd have these amazing stories to tell me about how my dad influenced their life or how his music changed their lives. And then I realized who he was. And it's unfortunate that it happened when I lost him, but at least I get to learn this part of who he was.
Okay. Well, thanks, Square Knot. I see you let me go first this time because you done forgot about me the last couple of times.
All right, that's my man Dooley. I didn't see Flash. Flash temporarily blinked out, but he's back. The primary admin of the group, the founder of this group, and he had the vision that I explained at the beginning, and he is here now. Flash, DJ Rod Flash.
Welcome, and thank y'all again. Rich Nice, Robyn, everybody, thank y'all for coming on this platform and enlighten us. But Robyn, now I know what love feels like just by listening to that song. And secondly, it's not even secondly, but thank y'all again.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
So now we got DJ Silent Professor. All right. While we wait on DJ Silent Professor, let's go to DJ Joe Storm.
Wow.
Okay. Got you. I see you in the chat now. Okay. They send their salutes. By the way, let me see. And Silent Professor, he sent me a private message. He said, salute to you guys for sure. And again, Robyn, that the word that's coming out of your song is soulful. Soulful.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
So I guess I accomplished it.
You accomplished that doggone thing.
Y'all got to stop. I'm turning pink. I'm light skinned as it is. I'll be red as my hair in a second. Y'all got to stop with all of this. I don't know how to deal with the compliments.
Oh, keep them coming.
So DJ I-95, I always tease him and said that He travels up and down the eastern seaboard, but he sent me a private message. I don't know if he is able to talk. Oh, there he's not able to talk. He just came on, but he did ask a question. He says, "Have you ever written for anyone else before?"
I have written for some different talent, some independent talent in Atlanta, a young man out of Connecticut, um, some people in California, just some different artists, but nobody that I would consider notable necessarily. I would love to though. Like if they're looking for some music, I got it, no matter what it is.
Got you. And you know what? I believe that. I know you got it. I believe that.
Hmm.
Sure. So we have a couple, and we got Swerve Hits who has his hand raised, and he actually may have a similar, but I'll let him tell it. DJ Swerve, what's up?
Well, Rich Knight, salute to you. Robyn, salute to you. Olivia, salute to you. Sunshine Anderson, salute to you. And salute to all of y'all. And one thing I must say that is definitely soulful music. And I love R&B. I've been doing mixtapes since like 94. And as I was telling Rich earlier, I met him a couple of times up at Sony Track Masters, you know what I'm saying, down there, downtown. And I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, New York City. Basically, I'm from the block where hip hop originated from, you know what I mean? Right down the block from 1520, for those that know what that is.
Yeah, Cedar Avenue in the building, 2254 Cedar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in RPT.
All right.
Yeah. Salute to General too for setting this up. I know General for a long time. Robyn, beautiful. I like that electric guitar. I'm a producer myself, so I can tell all the elements that in there. I could tell it's beautiful production, great work. And one thing that I noticed that most of the R&B today, they be having curses in they lyrics, and I feel it's not needed. And I appreciate that. I didn't hear that.
You weren't listening hard enough because I did say.
But
shit. I did say.
I heard what, but I mean.
But it's so slick, you missed it.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. You know what the
overt amount of them.
Right. No, a lot of them. Cause then you're like, damn. I feel that type of music is not really R&B. I know where they're going with it with today's music, as far as being they trying to fit in with the trap and with the hip hop and stuff. But I really feel it's not needed. I feel it's not needed.
I totally agree.
That.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
So what I realized in making music and having to compete with the mainstream commercial music nowadays, as you said, they do a lot of that. And what I realized was that, like you said, it wasn't necessary, but there are a group of women in the world that have a message. We don't always have the voice to deliver that message, but it's shrewd and it's direct and it's to the point. And sometimes, like my girl Lauren say, you gotta add a motherfucker so the ignorant niggas hear you. Excuse my language. But it's real. Like sometimes you have to show you're grown and sexy, but you don't have to be derogatory or vulgar in order to do it. So that's the reason why, you'll get a little bit of that, but that's the genuine, authentic, organic feeling of where you are in that situation. And it's not us trying to play into what is popular.
I got a question too for the women that's up here. Like in today's music with the R&B, with the and Rich Knight, you could tap on this too. That we have young women out here, the young girls growing up listening to the artist's music and what they portrayal. And I understand that women, they expressing themselves, but I find it to be a little bit too much that, and I work with kids, you know what I'm saying? So some of them, they look at these videos and the music and they take everything that's being said in the song and the music for value. They don't know the difference. Like, we grown, so we know the difference. We know that it is entertainment. We know that what they saying, possibly they don't even do that or about that life. But to them, since their mind is a sponge, they believe it. They believe, what's real. And we don't hear and see a lot of women being the role model of today to these young women in the music. And we have a few. We have like Rap City, but she's not put up there to the top, but she still get pushed, you know. And then there's a few others out there, but we have to dig for them. They not in the forefront, you know. I think we missed the balance. And Rich, I know from you back in the day, we had balance back then as far as music. You know, we had the balance, and I feel it's kind of one-sided. I know the radio and the media platforms, they push what they push because they about that money. And I get it. But for the ones that's growing up in this, they don't get it. They don't get it. So, I mean, y'all can express yourselves on that.
That's why this is the most important mixtape of 2020, for everything you just said. That's why I put this group of women together. It's 30 songs on this project, and no two songs are alike. And that's the purpose, for the exact same thing that you said, because, you know, it's like, what's the saying they say, when keeping it real goes wrong? So they so busy trying to keep it real, but keeping it real went wrong. So now you thought you was keeping it real, but now you sitting in jail. So, and you don't got a record company to come bail you out to make sure you good. So now you following whatever said artist that's acting a fool. That said artist, you got a slew of lawyers because of the record company to make sure that they okay. But now you acting a fool in the hood, and you ain't got no slew of lawyers. You barely can pay the mortgage or the rent of where you at, but you trying to keep up with somebody else. And so that's why this mixtape has been made. This mixtape has been made so when you sit down and you press play, you can say, I'm entertained, but at the same time, I'm gonna hear something that's gonna make me say, you know what? I don't always gotta turn up. This ain't the turn up, this the turn down. That's why I sip and chill. This the turn down. Because sometimes you gotta stand down as a soldier. You don't hear the soldier say, soldier, stand down. You gotta stand down sometime. It ain't always turn up. It's turn down. And that's my message to people when I send them this music. It's turn down. Don't turn up, turn down. Sip and chill.
And I feel Robyn got the perfect song about love, because a lot of these young kids don't know what love is. Some of them don't have parents or guardians that really love them. They turn to these streets for love, and that's not real love. Because I mean, anyone that been in the streets before know about the streets. You know, they know the streets is a two-way. It's a two-sided street. It's not a one-way. It's two. You know, you could get love today, and tomorrow is something else. So I appreciate that song. It has soul. It has body. You know, this is a timeless type of song. You know what I mean? It could go from you could probably made this 4 or 5 years ago, and it's still relevant to today. And that's what's important. That artists do music that's timeless, regardless. I got a couple of stuff that I did. I make sure the artists that I work with, that we do timeless music. It might not come out today, but I want to make sure it's like music is like cooking. You know, we used to say microwave music, but you got to get over that stove, cook, and put the right seasoning in. You know what I'm saying? So that food, you might have leftovers. That leftovers might taste just as good the second day or third day than it did the first day, because it was made so well. You know what I mean?
Definitely better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jus Liv, come on in here and talk about this as well.
Jus Liv, and salute to you too. Salute to you too.
Thank you.
And y'all got some beautiful women, I must say, on camera. That's
you.
why I be hiding. I be hiding. But salute to y'all.
You flirting, Liv. You better watch out.
I'm in here. No.
That's why my name is Swerve. But no, I can't wait to hear more. Rich, definitely need that. I need that in my catalog. You know what I'm saying? I build with you. And salute to y'all. I don't want to take up anybody else's time, but I'm definitely looking forward. And one more thing, do y'all do drops? If so, I'll send a drop script to Square Knot, and hopefully can get a drop from y'all, and I definitely will be playing y'all music.
Yep. Please send that. I'm gonna put my email in the chat right now.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, send it direct, and we'll go ahead and get it going. So, one of the questions that came up in the chat, and it looks like both Jus Liv and Robyn have answered it, but I want to make sure I read it out. Silent Professor said, "What artists not on this project would you like to work with in the future?" And Jus Liv said, "Anderson .Paak and Jasmine Sullivan." What is it about those artists that really got your attention?
So I'm like a singer at heart. So Jasmine Sullivan, she just touches my soul. Her range, her tone is just rich. And I aspire to, sing like that. And I just, even if I don't actually get like on a track with her, I would just like some vocal lessons, honestly, just to, be in her presence. I'll be fine. But and then Anderson .Paak, I really appreciate his artistry and the way he writes. It's just, I seen him at Afro Punk, I think a couple years ago. Before then, I think I had heard like one song of his, and what song was that? I think it was Bubbling or something like that. But I was like, okay, this is dope. And the rasp in his voice is just so different. But anyway, when I seen him live, I was like, wow, I had no idea this man played the drums and did his thing like at the same time. It's just very inspiring, really. And so I would love to work with him. And I love his style of music as well. So I want to be able to kind of rap sing a little bit more.
Yes, yes. When he first came out, he was working with Dre. Well, he was probably working before that, but I didn't hear him until he started working with Dre, and I forget the name of the track. But I think I totally destroyed my radio playing that track. Because he was just really, really good. I really great artist, and I've seen him do several interviews, and he keeps it real. And
Yeah, I love his spirit too.
I love his spirit. He has
Yeah.
spirit. And Robyn said, yes, Anderson for sure. Then she says,
Oh,
BJ, the
you don't
Chicago
say
kid. Oh, there she is. She said, BJ, the Chicago kid, and Harry Belafonte. Tell us about
Yeah. My dad was in LA forever, so LA is kind of a part of my home structure. And Anderson .Paak is a phenomenal musician. I work with musicians. Most of the stuff that I do live is all organic instruments, and even the music I produce, I have them to bring in live instrumentalists. So it's a big deal to me to work with someone that understands all the dynamics of musicianship, and for him to be a physical musician, to play instruments, to be a lyricist, and to have some vocal ability too. It's just like it's all encompassing. I would love to have an opportunity to do something that big with him. I'm from Chicago, which is why BJ is kind of important to me, because I always want to be able to look back home and see talent come through that gets missed. There's so much talent in Chicago. It's scary. But they really do get overlooked a lot. And the fact that he has risen above is amazing, but he really is an amazing talent. Live, his written work, his vocal ability is amazing. And I would love to do some more love music with him. And Harry, I think only Rich can understand this. I met Rich because of Harry, because I wanted to do a project with Harry. And it's a long story, and I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to debo up the time. But Harry represents an era where music was historic, where we used music to tell a story and to be historic. And the fact that he's still here with us, I would love to incorporate him and the history that he brings to music and the entertainment industry to a project. I don't know exactly what, but I have wanted to do that since I've first met Rich. So that's why.
Cool beans. Well, this is really good stuff. And this is truly, like I say, this has been really awesome to just really be exposed. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Be exposed to greatness, and to know what is just coming. This man, what I'm from what you brought today, Rich, I can truly say that you may be on to achieving something we hadn't seen in a long, long time with the help of these young ladies, and that is the fact that we have a set it and forget it kind of project. And what I mean by that is we could start from track one and go all the way to the end without having to skip. And that's rare.
That
And
that was the plan.
so, man, salute to you, salute to Jus Liv, salute to Robyn. You know, oh man.
I want to ask
And I,
another question, if I mind, if I
go ahead,
can.
Swerve.
Rich, when the visuals are coming?
The visuals started. I can send you some visuals. There's visuals in the process. As you see, Sunshine Anderson is on video sets, and we're still working out some concepts and ideas with some of the other artists on the project. But that's the thing, because it's so many. I was like, you know what? Let me start with 4. Let me send 4 out to the DJs that I know cover like all 4, first, second base, and home plate. And then come with another, and then the whole project's going to drop on Monday, the 26th. We're going to do something big on Sirius XM on the morning show, talking about it and bigging it up. I want to send the entire project to everybody who supported early like this. I want to send it to you guys first, so you guys will have it early, to be able to say that you not just had the 4 singles that went out to everybody, but still had, not to everybody, because I'm still being selective with who I'm sending the project to, and the whole project to be able to digest, so that when I send it to everyone, you'll already be in the know. You'll already have it and say, I've been playing this for I've been playing it for a little while. You guys got to catch up, and I know how important that is to DJs. So I want to make sure that, everybody who's been on board to support, I want to make sure that I support you guys as well. The project is called Sip and Chill, and I've been blessed to have a spirits company not sponsor, but support and send a bottle of a sip to all the people that support. So I want to be able to get you guys addresses and have the company send you guys a bottle to sip on while you listen to the project, because it's important that you sip and chill. I want you to sip and chill and be in a cool mode. For those of you that partake in spirits, I'm gonna have to send you guys something, so that it'll be cool. Because everyone's home. We home. I mean, it's Friday night and we home. You know what I mean? So to have a little sip and chill would be nice, And really quick, I got to mention this. If you guys haven't seen 40-Year-Old Version, please go to Netflix and support. It's an artist that we manage at Over Deliver called Oswin Benjamin. I discovered him in A&R The Project, and he's in this movie co-starring. It's a movie about hip hop. It's on Netflix. People have been talking about it. It just dropped last week, Friday, and we've been doing good where our numbers are over 200,000 views already. But it's a hip hop film. It's a film about a lady who is 39 years old and having difficulties and want to do more. And she's a hip hop kind of person. And it's something that we would all enjoy. And I just want to say that for you guys, please support it. Check it out. If you enjoy it, spread it to your listeners and to the people who follow you. It's called The 40-Year-Old Version. The theme song is from Nas, Remy Ma, Dave East, Ghostface Killer, and Styles P, called The Mecca. And the film is called The 40-Year-Old Version.
Cool beans. I remember when you guys brought Osmond Benjamin on back in the day.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, right? Or something like that.
Yes, sir.
I
And
remember that. I was driving home from work. I was driving to work that morning. I remember that, man.
Yeah, Rich. He used to the radio show I did my radio show at the Matrix Studios. As he was up here earlier, he used to record there with Chris.
Yes, sir.
I had a radio show up, up at the Matrix Studios in the Bronx, and he was always there. He was been on my show and everything. So I known him before a lot of people and heard a lot of stuff early, and he was dope. And He's good dude, good human. He's a great dude.
Love. I'm gonna tell him you said peace. I just spoke to him this morning. Yeah, he's out in the mountains.
Yeah. Oh, I know where he at. He's way upstate. He always used to commute every Wednesday, come down and chill. He always came on my show. We cracked jokes. It was just like a buddy of mine. It wasn't even on that level. So we bonded in a different way.
Yeah, no, he's out in Arizona now. He's in Arizona shooting some content. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him in the mountains of Arizona shooting some content. So I'm gonna let him know you said what's up.
Yeah, got to get him up on here. He's fellas, ladies, like he's dope, real dope. Hopefully, I get to work with him too. You know what I'm saying, on some production tip, for real.
I don't know if Joe Storm has popped in. Then we have DJ Lisa Love. She just popped in as well. Lisa Love, you have anything you want to say to Rich Nice, Jus Liv, or Robyn Charles?
I just want to say, music keeps the world moving and keeps hearts pumping and people motivated. And I just want to say, continued blessings to you. Best wishes for you. Make sure y'all stay safe and stay healthy. And also Swerve, thanks for putting this together, man. I love all y'all and blessings always.
Nah, I didn't put it together. That was General and Square, and I handle that.
Well, whoever put it together, it's all good. You know what I mean? All blessings to y'all. Y'all keep doing your thing.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We try to make sure we represent for the women. And so, and bring music that people miss so that they want to continue to hear it.
Cool beans. Well,
cool beans.
We'll be the first to tell you, thoroughly enjoyed. And if there's anything, Rich Nice, Jus Liv, Robyn, if there's anything that we can ever do for you guys, don't hesitate. The DJ Information Group is here for you. And you guys are officially part of the family. So, you guys let us know whatever we can do to help you out. If you guys are if you guys need another set of ears for something, just reach out to us and let us know. And you can tell us, hey, this is for you guys' ears only. We're not going to put this out yet. And you can trust and believe that we will do just that. And we just want to make sure that we're here to support and to do what we need to do. Now, these tracks that you did send us, Rich, are we able to take these and play these on our radio stations and everything?
Run with them, play them, spin them. Yes, absolutely. Please.
These will definitely be, I will be playing all these tracks Monday, for sure.
Fantastic.
My show. And then all the other DJs, we got several different gigs and things that are coming up. We will definitely have these for sure, because these tracks are fire, just dope, fire, just everything, they make you move, they make you groove, they make you feel good, and you have achieved that, and this compilation, man, when you have all 30 of them together, and is that how are you gonna have a package where you're gonna have all 30 of them together in one big bundle?
All 30 together. It's interesting, man, because it started off at 10, and then it went to 15, and then it went to 20, and then it went to 25, and then I was at 30, and I was just like, yo, I gotta stop somewhere. This is never gonna stop. I was like, I spoke to my friend who works at Spotify, and he was like, it sounds like a playlist to me. You got 30 songs, sound like a playlist to me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're gonna kill me. I got 30 songs. But I'm happy, and what really makes me happy is I press play in the morning.
Do it, you can do it. You were wrong before Chris Brown. You can do it.
Thank you. And it's that support that makes me happy and keeps me going, and shout to my sisters, man, because my sisters is the one that give me my energy. My older sister, the one that even got me in hip hop. She had the juice card back in the days. I was going to the club on her name. You know what I mean? So my whole existence in music is from a woman. That's why I respect women so much when it comes to music, and it really means a lot to me. That's why, for me, this is the best mixtape of the most important mixtape of 2020. It's the most important mixtape of 2020.
Well, you know what? I can concur with that. With what you have given us now, I can concur with that. So, and I know the rest of the group feels the same exact way. So you guys keep doing what you're doing, because I tell you, I'm just so elated to hear some good music, something that's not out here right now. You know what I mean? Really, really makes a big difference. And for this type of project to be able to come out and to be able to be released, for people to be to experience, is definitely something that could be part of a good change agent for what is going on right now, man. You know, we need this. The public needs this. The masses needs this. And so salute to you guys on that for sure. Salute, salute, salute. And when you start sending out them bottles, I'll make sure I take a picture with my glass. You let the song be playing in the background and everything.
Just email me y'all addresses. I put my email in the chat. I put it in again. Email me, and I got y'all. Because that's important to me. I want people to have they sip and chill while they listening to get the full experience.
Yes, indeed. So we're
Rich, when you get the music video, definitely let me know. I'll throw it on my IG. You know what I'm saying? I'll be throwing, like, when I come across artists, and that goes for Olivia and Robyn. If y'all got music videos of I support good music. So, you know, it's a visual. We live in a visual time now, so I definitely be throwing music videos on my IG and all the time of any artist. I don't care who the artist is. Really, I just like my ears just like listening to good music. Period.
no doubt.
You know what I mean? I really don't care the status of what the artists, people, you know how the people, oh, they this, they that. I don't care about that no more. Is it good? You know what I'm saying? That's all I really care about. Then I get into the others after, you know.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you all. Now, so of course we've been talking about everything, and you've had an opportunity for the DJs to engage. We had a couple come on. I couldn't get in contact with DJ Joe Storm. I think he's probably tied up. Miss Official just popped in. Do you have anything, Miss Official, before I shift gears? Okay. So I always ask this question, and this is a question for Rich Nice, Robyn, and Jus Liv. So the question is, what homework do you have for us?
Ladies, you want me to go first, or you want or y'all want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. I knew you was gonna say that. The homework that I have for y'all is one, to send me y'all mailing addresses so I can send y'all what I gotta send y'all. Two, to figure out where these songs fit in your normal routine of DJing. You know, as a DJ myself, we all have our routines and our kind of zones where we play, and figure out where these songs work at best for you, and to be able to enlighten some people who this music might be something that they need to hear, but they don't even realize they need to hear it. What I mean by that is, you know, I have a younger sister, and she trapped out. She trapped city. She trapping out, trap. But I grab her one afternoon and I sit her down and I play her Bad Girl, and she go, hey, and she love Bad Girl. Then I follow up Bad Girl with Everything, and she go, you know what? I like that. That give me some da da da. So initially, her mind was not even in that world. She was all trap. But I sat her down and gave her a little education, and now she calling me. How come you just can't send me the tape? I'm your sister. I ain't gonna leak it. Just send me the tape. Why can't you just send me the tape? And I'm like, a week ago, you ain't want no parts of this music. You was like, little everybody. Her playlist is little everybody. Everybody on her playlist has a little before their name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now she's singing these songs and she's asking me about artists. She's doing her own research. And so that's homework, I think, if you can grab somebody that might need a little education on on good music.
You got it. You got it. Robyn Charles.
Okay, so as a publisher, then my homework for everybody is make sure my music gets placed. I need placements. That's what's important to me. That's your homework.
Gotcha. And
And
just
same for me as well. I'm basically, I'm starting back from the bottom. I've been doing music for like 10 years now, honestly, but I feel like now, I don't know, I just feel like I've matured enough to where I can actually stay consistent and keep this thing going and actually go somewhere with it. So, of course, I just need as much help and support as possible. And I'm just so thankful to Rich for even, you know, putting me on this platform to, for anybody else to even be able to hear me. So, it's same as what Robyn said, just, play my music. I got more coming out soon. So, yeah, help us with that.
got it. You got it. Well, on that note, hey, I will say we have really enjoyed you all thoroughly. Not even just really, thoroughly enjoyed you all. This has been a treat. This is almost like where we're in Halloween, so it's like the trick or treat situation. Y'all brought the candy to us, man.
We brought the good candy, not that messed up candy.
Let me tell you, this is it right here, man.
No Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, we knocked on the door and y'all gave us the real treats. Hey, we really appreciate that, man. Oh my God. And salute to Robyn Charles. Salute to Jus Liv. Salute to Sunshine Anderson. Salute to Koku Gonza. I know she wasn't able to get here, but I know her track too, another track that's fire. So we took time, we listened, we read, we studied, and we just love the fact that you guys were able to come through and share. And we want you guys to know that you guys are change agents and you guys are definitely going to make a difference. And once all of this, once people keep hearing you, that's going to hopefully help them spread some love and get into the mode. And like with Jus Liv, let them know that it's okay for a woman to want to have a good time, because guess what? Women are human too. But you know what? She did it in a very sensual way where you're like, yo, check it out, kind of deal. So, all in all, we really appreciate you all. So, on that night, if you guys have nothing else, Rich Nice, I'll leave the last word to you. And then after that, we'll say goodnight, my brother.
Man, all I can say is thank you guys for having us. I'm grateful to be here. General, salute to you. You know what I mean? Long time with General, man. Me and General done worked together so many years back in the days. It just feels it's dope to reconnect with good people. Everyone that took the time to listen, thank you for your ears. Thank you for your time. Ladies that has participated in the project, thank you for lending me your talents because this project would be nothing without your talents and the things that you bring to the table. And I just want to say everybody be safe. And remember, sometimes you gotta stand down, and I really mean that. Sometimes you just gotta stand down, and sit still and sip and chill.
Yes, indeed. And salute the general as well. From the DJ Information Group, we at this point say good night. Salute you all. And again, be safe, mask up, and do that social distancing, and do everything you got to do, protect yourself and your loved ones. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.